So welcome back, episode number 25 of the No Cap Sports Podcast. You know, we back with you bigger and better. Yes, sir. So gonna start it out, Josh. You know how we do it.
Oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. For the NCS audience, I know y'all don't know this, but we were actually supposed to record last night. But a certain BET Hip Hop Awards got in the way, and I made a last minute request to postpone our recording. So I'm gonna tell Nick and Vance thank you. But it gave some content, so I'm not worried about it. Did y'all watch the BET Awards? I know you didn't. I know you 13. Didn't.
Sorry, Joe.
What they gotta do with BET? What does it have to do with anything? We can barely hear you too, Vance.
Oh God, we can barely hear you.
You said, "Do I still watch it?" Yes, I still watch. Yes, people still watch it. They ain't quarantine. Ain't nothing to do.
Netflix, Hulu, YouTube.
The same thing they've been doing.
I watched one-on-one last night. That's what
no cap, I've been watching one-on-one all week.
I watched one.
Flat out. Okay. But to the music, brother. To the music. You know, local artists turned CMG signee Big Boogie just dropped the album. What that was? Not yesterday. A couple of days ago. This week.
Thursday, Friday.
Was it? You know. Thank you, Nick. Final Nightmare. Impressions. If y'all have listened to it. Have you listened to it, Nick?
I listened
Impressions. To it. Give me a 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10, about an 8. You know, I mess with Boogie, but sometimes he kind of,
Favorite song on the joint?
Bar for Bar. We got it.
You got that old people scheme, old people flow. Mr. Vance, did you listen to Final Nightmare?
What song did he pick?
I said Bar for Bar with Yo Gotti on.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not listen to it. So yeah, next topic.
He said next topic. My boy finna skip my whole segment. But I had a couple of songs out there I liked. I ain't gonna lie, Vance. You gotta get close to the mic or something. We cannot hear you.
You can't hear me? I can hear myself.
Anyway, Big Boogie was just released a new album on Thursday, like Nick said. I got a couple. I'm really a huge Big Boogie fan. I'm gonna give the album a solid 9.5 out of 10. Favorite songs: the first song, Nightmare. He got a song with Moneybagg Yo called Thuggin', Bar for Bar, as Nick said, and he got a Dej Low feature. So I don't know what that really means. I didn't know she was still alive, but shout out to Boogie. You know, his lyricism, especially with a song like Mental Healing, you know. That's the kind of stuff that old school hip hop heads really look for. You know, people are tired of the mumble rap. People are tired of, you know, the Uzi, Juice WRLD, rockstar image. And
who tired of it?
You said what?
Yeah, who tired of it?
Old people, brother. You're not old.
Oh, for sure. And by the way, bro, when you asked me my favorite song, bro, it's really Mental Healing, but I ain't say it because, you know, it kind of came out before the album. You get what I'm saying?
I feel it. I think you've already expressed it on our platform, but glad to get your opinion across again. So yeah, I'm rocking with Boogie. You know, shout out to Big Boogie, man. He's a local guy, made good. CMG signee. You know, look out for some more stuff from him coming soon. Couple songs, couple Big 30 songs that I'm really liking this week. Obviously, as I said on the last show, Mr. White got into some legal trouble in Alabama, but thankfully he's out that jam, out that pen, you know, had to release a first day out song, of course, naturally. You know, any rapper that gets out of jail, they got to make a song within the first 24 hours, apparently. So, did y'all hear First Day Out?
Yeah.
What you think about it, Nick? Did you see the video?
I'm a better rapper than him.
Next topic.
I think.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on. Yeah, I can hear you, but if you say
we heard what you said. That was the time for the mic to go out.
No, hold on, bro. If you say you're a better rapper, drop a quick 8-bar right now.
16
bro,
right now.
I can drop. Let's hit the studio when y'all come back. Thanksgiving break, bro.
All right, bro. But we want to hear some bars right now.
I was about to say right now. The bars is right. We got the mics literally.
Come on, bro. We need some bars.
Yeah, you want the bars? All right, we'll spin the beat. I got y'all, bro.
You a real artist, but you supposed to freestyle. Had a beat in your head, bro.
Come on.
You want to freestyle? I mean, that's weird, though, bro.
Acapella or something.
I can't do it like that.
Do it,
then. So smooth.
Yeah. I'm a little rusty right now. Catch me next time, bro. I got y'all.
What is wrong with
you?
Maybe
I was going to drop an R&B freestyle. He
was in the cypher last night. Oh, that's a good. That's a good transition.
I can wait my money for it.
I like that.
Gave my girl a new pair of heels. One.
Are you finished? Is that it?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
You never know. Thank you for that transition, baby. What is wrong with dude, bro? What is wrong with dude?
But can y'all hear me?
Let me get through this, man. Let me get through this, bro. Anyways, thanks to Vance's wonderful melodic tones, I can now transition to the BET R&B cipher. The R&B cipher had Tiana Taylor, her, Erykah Badu, and Brandy. And I think y'all heard me listen to it actually right before we got on. It's just real smooth. You know, they're actually rapping on there. Vance look like he recording on an Android. But real smooth, real melodic. I'm a huge Erykah Badu fan. I really love all the artists on there, actually. I don't really like Brandy's personality, but it really don't matter because I still listen to R. Kelly. So, yeah. A great, musical event. Great, huh?
Who gave the best bar on there? Or who had the best verse?
On the cipher, on that one, or all of them?
On that R&B cipher, who had the best one?
And Erykah was like, she was talking that Dallas-ish. I like Tiana's. I love Tiana's voice a lot. Ooh, it's so hard to pick the best verse. Ooh, I don't even know.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I am a big fan of Tiana Trump. So
I would probably.
I'm so like, what?
What is wrong with this man? What is wrong?
I bet Tiana Taylor, bro.
Did you mean to do that? Was that an accident? Man,
I mean, it was an accident, but I was kind of hoping to skip over.
Vance is feeling NSFW for this episode.
Oh, God.
Hardest verse, I got to go with Erykah. Last name, Badu. First name, Erykah. I know it wasn't real,
She said that? She said that? I could have said that in my 8-bar cipher right quick, bro.
You didn't know. You didn't know. And it was more melodic, and it sounded better on her.
Nah, it sound better on me, bro. I mean, you know what? Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it.
Big shirts, big neck. I was gonna say
big
something.
Pockets, big wallet,
big forex. Yeah.
Chill.
Straight in pips.
Yeah.
Straight from the sip. I got the drip. I'm my homie's crib. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stop playing with me.
Big Bird. Yeah.
He's crazy. But
get this guy out of here.
Oh my God. That
was a good segment though. Hey, you brought a lot of energy, Vance.
Yeah, I mean, since we done gave y'all some bars, man, we did everything for y'all. You not CGE, but anyway, let's get into the real stuff, man. This is why y'all here. To hear us talk about sports. So this past week,
and music, but mostly sports.
It's not the No Cap Music Podcast, Josh.
I got a couple words for you, young man. Got a couple words for you, my brother.
Oh, man. But to start it out, bro, we got to talk about the Big Ten. First week back. So, with the Big Ten coming back, what teams and players impressed y'all the most in this first week of Big Ten play?
I'm gonna let you start that thing off, Nick. You're the most knowledgeable of us three.
I mean, to be honest, Vance owed me an apology because I told him last week Indiana is a sweeper to watch. And Indiana came out, beat Penn State in overtime. And, I just want my credit where credit is due.
Sound like you got something to say, Vance.
I'm going to apologize to you, but I'm not going to apologize for not caring about it.
Just Indiana. Like a black person. How you going to apologize and say you're not apologizing?
Oh,
I mean, I am going to apologize because you knew, but I'm not going to apologize for not knowing, being ignorant to the fact. I can't name one player from the University of Indiana right now.
Jacoby Huey, you lying.
That has ever played for the University of Indiana. I can't name one player.
Why are you lying? Jalen Williams. People that you know. People that you know. He's from Mississippi, Nick.
Oh, yeah.
He's from Mississippi. I forgot.
When he played for them?
No, he's a starter.
Right now?
Yeah.
I told you I don't pay attention to Indiana. Name an NFL alumni or somebody in the NFL right now that played at the University.
Dan Feeney. He was starting. Wow.
A kicker? A kicker?
He's an old lineman.
He got a kicker name though.
He just Caucasian. It's all the same stuff.
Dude, that not sound like a kicker, bro. Oh, that's Jay Feely, or was that a quarterback? I don't know. They all suck. Anyways,
They had a nice receiver a couple years ago. He was with the Ravens. Something Doss.
Oh,
I'm
Keelan
sorry.
Doss?
Yeah, there you go, Nick. Yeah, shut up, Vince.
Oh yeah,
You know
he
what
is
I'm talking
nice.
about.
He's straight.
Nah,
Yeah.
we don't want it, bro. We don't want it.
I mean, bro, he still went to Indiana.
It's still a free education, huh?
It is, bro.
Yeah,
Congrats to him.
I'll pull out my D1 card, but I don't feel like being a bully.
There's only one person I care about that's from Indiana, and her name is Tiana.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, what is wrong with this man? Are you off a perk or something?
No, bro, relax.
You acting like it. Anyways, I'm gonna steal your shine a little bit, Nick. As a social media manager for No Cap Sports, I made a little funny tweet. Can I finish?
My bad, you got it.
I know it's your bad, brother. But Navy and Indiana being the affiliate university for Memphis high school football players. Nick personally has a relationship with a couple guys up there in Indiana. I personally know my brother goes to Navy, so shout out to those two programs really coming in the city and scooping up the talent where Memphis is not.
True, because you got to think about, bro. Like you said, Indiana. 3 big-time players from Memphis, all of them starters. Jacoby Hewitt,
Jack Boy,
Cam Jones, like a little hybrid safety linebacker, and Jalen Williams, one of their starting corners, bro. And all 3 of them made significant contributions in that game to beat Penn State. Kobe had a big catch on, I want to say 3rd down to keep a drive going late in the 4th quarter that ended up taking the game to overtime. But while we're talking about the Big Ten, another school that really impressed me this weekend was Michigan, bro. I mean,
well, you can speak on that because we don't know anything about that.
Cool, y'all know nothing about it. What's up with y'all, bro? Why y'all don't like Big Ten football, bro?
Bro, we not up north. Like, why? Like, it was cool last week. They was both ranked, but like, we're from the South, bro.
You're right.
Outside of Ohio State, all they got is running backs and O-linemen.
I mean,
you know what Big Ten football looks like?
What it look like, G?
Whitehaven High School football offense.
No, it doesn't, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, sure, bro.
Exactly. Because look what you did. You didn't even disagree.
Wisconsin ran the ball 54 times. Big deal. Ooh.
What comes from Wisconsin? Running backs and cheese.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, Melvin Gordon.
All right, bro.
Lineman.
So let's flip the script a little bit, bro. Since y'all don't really care about Big Ten, who do y'all think is going to give Ohio State the most competent Big Ten? Or do you think this is another year where Ohio State runs away with the conference?
I'll go first. Wisconsin always really gives them a good game. The one thing about the Big Ten is that they're going to be physical. They're going to have maulers up front. They're going to play smash no football. They're going to play good defense, and it's going to be competitive. All the teams are going to come in week in, week out. That's the the dichotomy of a P5 conference. So Wisconsin always gives Ohio State a good game. I think, like you said, Penn State is playing them soon. They're always talented.
Yeah, they play this weekend.
They do? Okay. James Franklin's gonna have that team ready for Justin Fields. I don't know any other good team in the Big Ten. Help me out, Nick. But yeah, who?
Rutgers.
Bro, they just got their first Big Ten win in like 3 seasons, bro.
They on the Arkansas flow.
Oh God.
My whole swag, bro. The Soldier Boy joint. Didn't nobody laugh. Oh, there you go. Nick Curtis smile. But what do you think, Vance, about Ohio State's journey through the Big Ten?
I mean, I think it's gonna be a smooth walk. Give me the only team that would compete. I mean, it'll be some teams that keep it within 14 points. Penn State, they'll probably lose by like 11 points, something like that. Maybe. Only team I can see is with Wisconsin with that new quarterback, but the new quarterback, he's on a 3-week quarantine, so I'm not liking that.
Wisconsin, they shut their whole program down for a little minute. They had a little.
Do they play Ohio State within the next 3 weeks? They might. I'm not sure.
I mean, Wisconsin just shut the whole, closed all the facilities and everything, so they might not be doing nothing for a little bit. Bro,
all they do is run the ball left, run the ball right. So it's just what more can you do about that? Now, that defense is going to suffer if they got to play a good offensive team. But the only team I see competing with them, or even Michigan look good, but it's Michigan, bro. They're going to sell. They'll probably lose this weekend if we're being honest.
Yeah. If we're being honest, you're probably right, because Michigan and big-time Big Ten games or big-time games, period, Looks like they see a ghost in the mirror, bro. A ghost in the
Yeah,
mirror.
bro.
So anyway, we're finna take a quick break and we're gonna come back to y'all and we got some more college football talk with y'all. So y'all just stay tuned. All right. And so
What?
now we got
I just needed time. You
Ooh,
and
my boy on the cipher.
the lights. I can't let it go. Rather, that's right. I would never know. Hit it, Nick.
all right.
Turn them up in the headphones.
So now we back and we gotta talk about a big game, both locally and in the whole AAC as a whole, as Memphis takes on Cincinnati this week. So coming into this matchup, what are some things that you guys are looking for?
The classic metaphor, great object, whatever it is, with the rock and the chain or whatever. Great offense versus Cincinnati defense. Brady White has been, inconsistent for this Memphis program since his tenure here, but especially the past couple of weeks, he's been looking like, the guy that Mike Norvell envisioned to lead his offense. Over 38 points a game. Even with the departure of DeMonte Coxey, Harding alum Calvin Austin has stepped up in his place. So Memphis has found a new number one. Their offense is looking as good as ever. But Cincinnati has one of the best defenses in the country, so we'll have to see how that goes. But they haven't faced the offense like this Memphis offense, though.
Yeah. So what do you have to add to that, man?
Oh, I think it's going to be a great game. Memphis Tigers is one of the best offenses in the NCAA versus Cincinnati with, just like Josh said, one of the best defenses. It's going to be a dogfight. I think it's going to be high scoring. Memphis is going to score. I don't care if they play Alabama or Clemson. They're going to get their points in. Will they give their points up? Of course they will. But, it's going to be high scoring. I would definitely take the over in that game.
Yeah. So
Sure.
I think I agree with both of y'all. Like you look at a Cincinnati team that's only giving up 12.5 points per game. And they've done this against some lower quality teams, but they are coming off a dominant win versus SMU, who was ranked 16th at the time, beat them 42-13. So that was a good win for the Cincinnati team. But like Van said with Memphis, no matter who they play, they're going to put their points up. They're averaging, like Josh said, 38, 39 points per game. And ever since Coxey left, like you said, Austin has stepped up. In the first game that Coxey was out against UCF, he put up 9 catches, 151 yards, 2 tutties. Second game versus Temple, he had 8 catches, 184 yards, and a tutty. So I think this offense, they're going to run the ball, they're going to spread it out, they're going to attack you through the air. So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, especially for Memphis. I don't know if Cincinnati will be able to keep up with that pace, but I'm going to save my pick for later. So going off of that, right now Cincinnati is ranked number 7 in the country. So do you think it's a chance that if Cincinnati wins this game, they could be a potential college football playoff appearance? They could make a potential college football playoff appearance.
You go first, Josh. I want to hear your opinion.
Thank you, brother. I debated, both with y'all guys and other friends of mine with this topic for the past couple of days. And after they dominated SMU like that last week, if they can wrangle this Memphis team together and get a solid victory, I have no problem with them being in the college football playoff. Let me hit y'all with a couple of Cincinnati defensive stats. Fifth nationally in yards allowed per play, 4.5. Ninth in tackles for loss per game, 8.75, and 18th in total defense. But this is the capper for me. Cincinnati has allowed exactly 1 passing touchdown this season. So I know that Cincinnati has not faced an offense like this Memphis team, but Memphis has not faced a quality defense like this Cincinnati team. And not to mention the fact that Desmond Ridder is doing his best Lamar Jackson impression in the AAC.
Lamar Jackson.
He's just a dual threat guy, bro.
Come on, bro. You can't compare him to Lamar, though. That's pretty disrespectful.
I'll take it. Who would you say? Tyrod Taylor? That better?
Anybody but Lamar, because
bro.
You're very bad.
33 passing yards and 115 rushing yards last year in the championship game versus Memphis. So they're not unfamiliar with his skill set and what he can do. And it's gonna be like you said. I still think it'll be a shootout, but it'll really test Memphis' better and see if the recent uprising is for real.
And so, what about you, Vance? a school like Cincinnati in the college football playoff?
They're a nice team. I really don't think it matters. We all know who the best three are: Clemson,
Yeah.
Alabama, Ohio State. The fourth team, that's just for a spot to fill. Whoever the one seed is gonna be probably gonna be Clemson. I mean, let's be honest, bro. Like it's the top three, and it's everybody else. Because the fourth seed is going to have to play Clemson.
Yeah.
Clemson not losing anybody. Maybe Alabama, but they're gonna be the 2 seed. So the fourth spot is just a spot to fill. I don't really care. Cincinnati can have it just to have, for a recruiting tool. You can give it to Cincinnati and the AAC. They definitely deserve it. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah.
Nick, question: what is both of y'all really? What does a Cincinnati Clemson college football semifinal look like?
A blowout in Clemson favor.
For 27.
A game where Trevor Lawrence doesn't step on the field in the second half.
Hey, chill out. You disrespectful. Come on now.
I mean,
the second half.
Who will win, Cincinnati or Notre Dame? Let's just say Notre Dame's the second best team in the ACC. Cincinnati or Notre Dame? Who wins?
I mean, Notre Dame.
North Carolina or Cincinnati? Who wins?
Give me North Carolina.
Miami or Cincinnati? Who wins?
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I see what you're doing, brother. I see what you're doing.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like Cincinnati's a good team. You have to be able to score points, and Cincinnati isn't really adept at doing that. You can play defense. You can play great defense against the AAC team, but you go play a Trevor Lawrence, a Travis Etienne, a Devin Smith, a Najee Harris. Your defense is not going to look the same.
Devin Smith. Yeah. Who's that?
Talking about from Alabama.
Devontae. But I feel
Devontae, my bad.
I mean, defense, better than anybody. Defense is a collective thing. You can build a defense around 11 guys that wouldn't be stars on their own, and they can form, a great defense.
True.
So
that's true.
I always, point that out. But, you still need guys to be out there. I really don't know any of the big play guys for Cincinnati. I know they have a guy, my J. Sanders. He leads the team in sacks with 3.5. That's pretty impressive for an interior guy. But, they don't really have the star power that you would look for in a dominant defense.
And normally when you think about these group of 5 teams that make a push for the college football playoff, they have that star, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember UCF, they had guys like Griffin, Milton.
Like
he was a star in my opinion.
It was Milton?
Yeah, Mackenzie Milton. And so you got guys like that. And, this team just doesn't have that. And so I don't think they are real competitive.
Remind me of, Nick?
What?
It would be like that NIU Florida State game.
NIU.
When they had the white boy that was real cold for them. Northern Illinois.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about
they played Florida State in one of them bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would look like that to me. It would just look so like, ugh. It wouldn't even look right.
But anyway, so since we talked about the game and all of that, let's see. Who are y'all taking in this game? Memphis or Cincinnati?
Go first, James.
Desmond Ritter is probably the second best dual threat quarterback behind the quarterback in Ohio State. I don't know why I'm blanking out.
Justin Fields.
I was thinking JT Barrett. I don't know why.
You like JT Barrett.
Anyways, second best QB behind him, dual threat quarterback. But Memphis is going to score. Cincinnati's going to score. I think it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last. And I have faith in Brady Wright and Calvin Austin and Colin Watkins to make those plays. I think Memphis has the better team, honestly. Like they stack up really good against Cincinnati. I think this is the only team that can stack up against Cincinnati in the AAC. But give me Memphis 52, Cincinnati 51.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take Memphis in this game. I think in the long run, Memphis defense isn't concerning because that offense is going to put up points. I think that this game is just going to come down to whether Memphis can get a couple of crucial key stops and key moments. So I think Memphis will be able to do that. And I think recency also plays into that because you got to think Memphis beat Cincinnati twice last year in a matter of 3 weeks. So, of course, Cincinnati's going to come out hot and try to get a dub, but I'm still taking Memphis offense over the Cincinnati defense because, simply put, the Cincinnati defense hasn't seen an offense like Memphis's.
As Lee Corso would say, not so fast, my brother. Cincinnati defense, I'm a defensive guy. I believe in good defenses. Brady White is still, I know he's been playing good the past couple of weeks, but he's still the guy that Memphis fans have, struggled with, these past couple of years. I love Calvin Austin. I love Colin Watkins. I think that they'll actually probably do a lot of the work for Brady White when they play Cincinnati. But I know you hate that comparison, but it's like the Ravens. You got a great defense and a dual threat quarterback, and I don't think Memphis is prepared for that, honestly. So give me Cincinnati.
I mean, I think since you made your pick, you got to look at the offenses Cincinnati has played against. In their 4 wins, they've played Austin Peay, Army, USF, SMU.
SMU.
Yeah, SMU. I agree. SMU is a good offense. Shane Buechele and all of that. But I just don't have faith in this team, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, but sure, they played a great game against SMU. But SMU is in Memphis.
Didn't SMU beat Memphis already?
They had a month before they played SMU. If they
exactly.
Today, that's true.
They would beat SMU today.
They would, yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
That's how I feel about that too, because of course SMU beat Memphis, but a layoff, it was bound to happen because it was a close game, and you could tell the Memphis players just got tired.
You saw how Navy came in the first game of the season. They ain't practicing pads all year, at all in the off season.
Boo-boo.
They came look pretty. I think
Boo-boo.
they're supposed to go win a game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and so with that, those are our picks for this game. I think we already know who's gonna win. Go Tigers, go! Josh not finna get claimed by the city no more, so you got it.
Well, unbiased sports analysis, brother. Come on, man. My city love you.
Your city don't love you because you don't love your city. And so
we're gonna tweet it out, make sure everybody see it.
Exactly.
That's tough.
Your face under the Cincinnati Bearcats logo.
I'm cute, brother. I'm good. Matter of fact, I got the picture right here. You gonna get for it, Like
words.
You so.
I'm saying, bro. If you're gonna be on the poster, might as well be Cameron.
Anyway, before I don't know what's up with Brother Dave. But next we gotta go on and shift gears and get into our NFL talk. Another good week of NFL games. Week 7 saw a lot of important storylines, so let's get right into it. Starting out with the Patriots, who continue to struggle. They've lost 3 straight games for the first time in 18 years. And in this game versus the 49ers, a blowout victory for the 49ers, 33-6. Cam got benched late in the second half. So, starting out talking about this game, what do y'all make of Cam getting benched?
Let me hear your thoughts, Nick, first, and I'll go off you.
Well, for me, I think COVID really messed a lot of things up because you look at the way Cam and the offense was looking before COVID and the way it's looked after, it's just really concerning because in the 2 games since Cam has been back, the Patriots have failed to score a touchdown. They put up 12 points against the Broncos, only put up 3 against the 49ers. So that's 4 field goals in 2 games. It's not good football at all. And so then also you got to look at Cam has thrown 5 picks since in the 2 games since he's been active after being activated off the COVID list. And the offense as a whole has struggled because of it. The offense is averaging 264.5 yards per game, 5 yards per play, 159 pass yards per game, and 105 rushing yards per game. And they've only had 2 red zone trips since Cam has been back. And it's just very concerning for this offense. But I think you give it some time, hopefully, and things will straighten back out. But, in this league, nothing's guaranteed, so we're just going to have to wait and see. So what do y'all think about Cam and the Patriots' struggles as a whole?
You said a lot of good, smart sounding things in there. But Monty Jones actually just did an episode yesterday about the effects of COVID and how people aren't really recognizing it and how they're affecting these athletes. And he even talked about the NBA with Russell Westbrook and Kendrick Nunn. Yeah, I think they'll be able to bounce back. Cam was looking, like you said, was looking good before all this happened. It's a new system, that franchise has been in the same place for almost 2 decades now, so you can't expect the transition to be flawless. So Gilmore's back, Cam's getting back. I liked how McDaniels was using him before. I think they'll be okay come week 12, 13.
So what about you, Vance?
I mean, I agree with both of y'all. I honestly think the Patriots are just a victim of a bad scheduling. Like that. If you just look at the teams they've already played, it's just one of those things where it's kind of tough. It's not going to get any better. You know, they got the Bills still to play twice.
Yeah.
The Dolphins now with Tua. I mean, they got a hard schedule. I mean, I still believe in that team, especially when they're at full strength. But then again, they do need to get Cam some help at wide receiver.
Thanks. That's what Nick said last week.
So it's kind of tough. Yeah, you can go. What you say?
I was about to say, yeah, because you got to think about the 2 games they've lost since they've been back. You play the Broncos and you play the 49ers, and those are 2 aggressive defensive schemes with corners who have the ability to get after you. You think about the 49ers and Jason Verrett. Think about the Broncos with Bouye and Callahan, those kind of guys. These are guys that are going to get up until you play physical coverage. And the Patriots receivers simply have not produced over the well, first of all, would y'all agree with me and say N'Keal Harry, Julian Edelman, teams top?
What's wrong with Edelman?
He's just.
I'm about to say, what's wrong with Edelman? Don't he like lead the league in drops or something?
Yeah, bro. He just.
He's 35, bro.
Yeah, bro.
His hands not working or something?
Bro, but you know what's crazy though, bro? He set a career personal record for most receiving yards in the game versus the Seahawks, bro. Had 170 plus against the Seahawks. And now it's just
this year?
Yeah, this season, bro. Second game of the year.
Came down to the wire.
Yes, bro. And now I don't know if he's dealing with
I don't remember
physically.
Week 2?
Remember Cam ran to the edge.
Oh, yeah. He had 170 yards in that game?
Yes, bro.
I do not remember that.
And so, anyway, these past 2 games versus the Broncos, Edelman had 2 receptions, 8 yards. Versus the 49ers, 1 reception, 13 yards. And for N'Keal Harry versus the Broncos, no receptions. And versus the 49ers, 1 reception for 6 yards. And you just need more production out of your top 2 receivers, point blank, period. You can't. There's no way around that. You can blame Cam all you want, but if you don't have guys that can get open and get the ball to them, you're stuck. And then it's also, I think it's kind of interesting to look at. Julian Edelman was the target of 2 of Cam's interceptions this past Sunday. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know if they need more routes on there or what, but something has to get clicking with that quarterback-receiver relationship.
I think I agree with that. You gave me a lot of good info, Nick, on with the Cam and Edelman relationship. I think it's one of the rare Belichick misses on N'Keal Harry. I mean, but it's crazy because, like, even though the draft pundits, I think he slid to them at the end of the first round, early second, I can't remember.
In the first.
He's a height, speed guy, big, tall, fast guy, had a lot of production at Arizona State. But for whatever reason, he just hasn't clicked with the Patriots. And, that's that he's supposed to be that big, X receiver, downfield threat that this offense is missing. And he's simply not.
Yeah. And so with that, do you think it's fair that Cam is getting a lot of the blame for the offensive struggles? Or do you think it falls more on the receiving unit, the weapons around Cam? Because you remember people were having the same conversation while Brady was there, and they were like, Brady's falling off. But is it time to really recognize it's the weapons?
You got it, Vance.
Well, what's the Patriots record right now? 2-3, 2-4?
2-4.
4. So Cam is what, 2-2? His record is 2-2?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, bro, it's not really fair. He's only had a 4-game sample.
No, 2-3.
So Cam is 2-3, or that's the Patriots record?
Yeah, Cam is 2-3. He only missed that 1 game versus the Chiefs.
Okay. I mean, I think it's a whole collective unit. You can't just blame that on Cam. Like, I mean, Tom Brady is Tom Brady. It's still going to be a separation. I don't care how good you are. It's Tom Brady's the GOAT. But it should have been a drop-off from them missing the playoffs, which they still might not even miss. Who knows? But as of right now, I'm going to say it's a team effort, not just Cam.
I mean, next question, do I think it's fair? Yes, I think it's fair because he's still the quarterback at the end of the day. But I think both things can be true. I think that the receiving core is more responsible for it. But Cam Newton, baby, former MVP. A lot of people call for his or crying, well, not crying, but just said or recognizing that this man has been a star in our league and he's just sitting on the sideline or in the free agency pool. So we have a certain expectation of play from him, even without just a ton of weapons. So I feel like it's his responsibility as the quarterback, meaning he's the face of the team and the leader of that team, to rally the troops a little bit.
Yeah, and I agree with that 110%. But I think when you see the same problem with two different quarterbacks, I think it's time to recognize that maybe it's not the quarterback that's the problem, it's the talent around it. And that's why I'm really shocked that the Patriots have still haven't made any moves before the trade deadline, because there's talent out there that people are trying to get rid of and that the Patriots need to bring in. You think about this past draft, they draft two tight ends, like third to fourth round, Devin Asiasi and Dalton Keene. Neither one of them have produced anything substantially. These were supposed to be, not saying they were supposed to be Gronk and Hernandez, but they were supposed to help get the team back to that point. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's what you want to be now.
2010 Gronk and Hernandez. Sorry.
Hey, brother, it's your words. I was trying to be.
Yeah, I mean, I was fair enough, bro. But they were supposed to bring that
I feel what you're
back
saying,
to the
though.
offense.
And
so far they haven't done
two
it.
tight end set.
Yes, bro. And so far they haven't done it. And so I think you just got to, like I said last week, bro, you got to look at options that are out there. You got to look at guys like David Njoku, maybe. Look at guys like AJ Green, John Ross. All these guys are available. Will Fuller,
Sound like you just said a lot of the Bengals, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow not using them, so.
Hey, almost 400 yards. He's
I mean, yeah.
somebody.
I mean, he got T. Higgins, Cody Ford, those guys, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway,
them boys.
Moving on to another team that's struggling for a different reason.
The Jets.
Come on, bro. We can't talk about the Jets struggles every week, bro. To be honest, bro, what you want to talk about with the Jets? We can just freestyle this. You want to talk about Joe Flacco, or you want to talk about Frank Gore being the leading rusher this week for the Jets?
Nice, bro.
Frank Gore gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Not because he was a Jet.
Hey, he's gonna be on his resume, baby.
I'm just saying, bro. Imagine
I'm just saying too.
Imagine you in the NFL, bro.
We got a lot of important topics to talk about.
No, hold on, bro.
And you just want to talk about like.
Let me say this, bro. So imagine you on defense, bro. You on the D line, bro. You look across the field and you see a backfield with Joe Flacco and Frank Gore, bro. That strike fear in you?
Ambulance right there, bro.
Them two NFL players, bro, forever. Those are two NFL players. One has won a Super Bowl and one is going to Hall of Fame.
Okay, and if the Hall of Fame was based on their careers right now, they would not be going. But anyway, the team we were supposed to be talking about, the Dallas Cowboys.
Before you got off track, yeah.
My bad. But talking about the Cowboys, seems like it's a lot going on in that locker room right now. They're sitting at 2-5 after a bad loss to the Washington football team, and a number of anonymous players have said some things to the media that suggest discontent between the players and the coaches. Players have said things such as the coaching staff is totally unprepared. They don't have any sense of adjusting on the fly. Another player said they just aren't good at their jobs. And mind you, this is Mike McCarthy and his staff's first year in Dallas. So what do y'all make of this bad coach-player relationship going on in Dallas right now?
I'm going to let you speak on the first Vance.
Yeah, this your team, bro.
One of them.
The Titans, they doing good. The Cowboys, they struggling. Anyways, my take on the Cowboys.
You seen that?
The worst defense in the NFL. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback this Sunday.
Ben DiNucci.
It's pitiful. They got two rookies, one at center, one at left tackle. Then they got three backups. Jalen Smith is he's leading the league in tackles because the defense is that sorry. That's the reason why he's leading the league in tackles. That's fool's gold. Do not put Jalen Smith on your first team all defense because he's tackles. But through it all, the Dallas Cowboys will beat the Philadelphia Eagles this Sunday. You heard it here first.
Wow.
We will find a way.
Y'all couldn't even beat them last year when it was like
We will find a way.
Y'all can beat them
I had to
last year
push up
when,
my glasses for that one.
you know, y'all had a full team. They were hurt. It was a game to go to the playoffs, and y'all lost.
Answer really quick. Who's the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys?
Andy Dalton, Ben
Nope.
DiNucci.
Oh, you said it. You said you got it wrong. But the fact that we have to ask that question is really bad. Like,
Okay.
I know my dad's watching this too. Yeah, y'all suck.
So anyway, what do y'all think? So looking at this situation, you know, there's a lot going on because, like Vance alluded to, the defense is terrible. O-line has struggled. Zeke can't get a rhythm. And it's almost like in all of these games, Mike McCarthy is just there. He's just a figurehead. So how do y'all see?
Wow, it's an expensive figurehead.
Exactly.
Shout out Jason Garrett, bro.
Wow, never got to hear that either.
Playoff contention.
So I just want to see, who do y'all think is more responsible for the struggles in Dallas? The McCarthy coaching staff or the players themselves? Like, because I know McCarthy came out and said that, you know, after Dalton got hit Sunday, you know, took the ugly hit that knocked him out the game, nobody, like, stood up to fight for him or anything. So he said the team has a fight problem. You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think? Who do y'all think the responsibility falls on for this disappointing season for the Cowboys so far?
I'll let you go again, bro. First.
Thank you, bro. Oh, man. I think it falls on the whole – first of all, the players are trash, bro. It's literally – this is one of the worst defenses. I love Diggs. Trevon Diggs is – that boy is not a corner. He's not. He gets cut up every week.
Yeah.
Scary Terry, DK Metcalf. He caught Metcalf one, but Metcalf ended up scoring 2 more times that same game. I don't even want to go down the list of receivers that have cut that boy up. He's a corner. He's a safety. Just put him at safety, bro.
So y'all got your own little Eli Apple situation, huh?
Yeah, they on Jalen Mills.
All right, bro. Eli Apple would join the defense, and he would be the best player in the defense tomorrow.
Don't say
You ain't got no faith in. I like Jalen Smith, bro.
The Marcus Lawrence, bro. Come on, man. That's disrespectful.
That's how bad it is, bro. I'm just calling it how I see it.
Vander Esch barely play. He can't stay healthy.
Tell him to turn his
team,
neck.
ain't it, brother?
I give him $50 if he can turn his neck to the left. Yeah. I love the Cowboys, but it is what it is. Realistically, we not gonna win another game. But in my heart, I know we gonna win this Sunday.
They're not gonna win the game the rest of the year.
Will the Jets get the 2 wins?
No.
At this point, the Cowboys might not win another game, realistically.
He just 2-14, bro. The Cowboys?
Yeah, bro. I mean, bro, really, bro. Have you seen that defense? Who else we gonna beat? The Giants gonna run through us.
Nah. When do Van Der Esch come back, bro?
He back.
He already back.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, y'all might not win.
He catches a stinger once a week, bro. I swear. Hey, watch it.
So when is Andy Dalton coming back?
Maybe Sunday.
Whenever he clears concussion protocol, bro.
Bro, it's sad.
Well, that's at least a game now, so he's not gonna be gone that long.
I'm about to.
Andy Dalton can win a game. He can win a game.
Would the Jets win a game, bro? How many games would the Jets win? Do you think? I think that's the only team that they might not win 2 games.
Honestly, traded Le'Veon, I said 6, but I'll go with like 4 now.
6.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, bro.
Do you think the Cowboys win more than 1 game this year, bro? Honestly, 1 more game.
Jerry Jones is an Arkansas billionaire white man. He's not going for that. No, they're going to win something. If he got to go out there and suit himself, they're going to win another game.
Bro, Jerry Jones could play corner for us, bro. He might be better than Diggs, bro. He's good.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. That's the title of the episode. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
So, Vance, I know you alluded to the struggles, but you just going to stick with the players, bro? Is the players' fault they not good?
I mean, bro, maybe the coaches can't hype them up enough, bro. You an NFL player, bro. You get paid millions of dollars if you go make a play this Sunday. If that can't hype you up enough, then you suck, bro. And I'm sorry. The Cowboys suck. They released their bro. Shout out Memphis, bro. But, you know, they had to do – Aldis Smith, bro, he bad. Them perks wore off his body, bro. He ain't made a play since week 3.
He almost caught Odell that one time. That was cool.
And it's really pity. And what happened? Odell scored. He need to wipe some more doo-doo on his knees, bro. Shout out Odell, bro.
So, Josh, what do you think about this whole situation, bro? What do you think about the Cowboys? Because Vance kind of.
No, we gotta let that sizzle real quick, bro. I was not prepared for that. Wow. They starting safety said that 70 full speed plays was too much. That's not good at all. We do more than that in practices at my school, and you're in the NFL, bro. So that's what's that noise?
Something's going crazy.
I'm saying it's a block party. Yeah, that's not good at all. You don't say that to the media, and if you say that to the media, that means you feel another way personally. So that's disheartening.
Yeah.
But players, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really, really bad.
Bro, can y'all see this? This is the rest of the Cowboys schedule.
Pittsburgh, Minnesota.
That's a hard schedule. I see maybe the Bengals.
That is a hard schedule.
Maybe the Bengals.
Maybe. Andy Dalton revenge game.
Joe Burrow throwing killing y'all.
But the kid in me wants to say they split with the Bengals, and we get 4 wins, and that's being honest.
He was on crack.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. For me, as much as I want to say the players, but it's the coaches, bro, because I have not seen anything from Mike McCarthy, bro. That goes down. No, listen, bro. Listen to me, bro.
We listening.
But that goes down as one of the, and he's leading the league in passing yards, spreading the ball to all the playmakers you have on offense. And it's like as soon as Andy Dalton comes in, bro, Andy Dalton is not that bad, bro. He's still able to deal the ball, in my opinion. Yes, you're going to have to adjust the offense to fit around him because he's not mobile like that. But there's no reason your offense should be struggling when you have all of these pieces around Andy Dalton. You still got Coop, you still got Gallup, you still got Lamb and Wilson, and you still got Zeke, bro. There's no reason you should be putting up 3 points against the Washington. Who? That was this summer, bro. It was before the season.
It can last a lifetime, brother.
Okay, my bad, bro. But still, these are skilled guys on your offense.
Can last a lifetime.
Okay, yeah. But these are guys, talented guys you have on your team, and you only put up 3 points against the Washington football team, bro. It just doesn't sit right with me, bro. Like, real talk. Like, you can't do that. And then on defense, bro, you've been getting points put on your head for 7 games, and you ain't changed nothing yet? Come on, bro. It can't just be the players, bro. It's something going – if players are saying this, bro, they're not just complaining for no reason, bro. Be honest.
Brother, I would have – if that man had never said that, something would. He was like, yeah, because I remember it. He was like, yeah, you can't expect us to go 70 plays full speed. I'm like, what?
I think that's more of a knock on the offense for forcing the defense to be out there all of those plays. You got to think about it, bro.
Brother, the game is
when you go on, bro, 70 plays. I mean, yes.
That could be a normal amount of defensive snaps in a game. 70?
Yeah, bro. But I'm not saying, like, it was probably more than 70, but he's like, I feel like he was saying it more in the context of our offense can't stay on the field, so we have to come off the field and go right back on. I'm pretty sure you weren't saying, like, 70 plays is a lot. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you're saying it more in the context of offense keeps going 3 and out, I get off the field and literally get right back on the field.
I mean, even if that is the case, you're still a professional.
Yeah, you're still a professional, but your head coach should do better and kind of protect that from happening, in my opinion. But anyways.
They just suck, bro. It is what it is.
What you saying?
That Prescott could outscore them other teams. Like, he gave them a shot. But this team sucks, bro. Now, I like your point about the coaching staff not changing anything once that gets messed up. But, bro, they suck.
You got that young boy pain in your eyes. I can tell you feeling that, man.
So let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about some bad coaching experiences we've had as players, bro.
Wow. Oh, yeah, y'all got that. I'm finna listen like the rest of you folks.
Vance, you want to start it out, bro?
You want me to start it off, bro?
Wow.
All right, I'm not going to give any names. I'm going to give out schools. All right,
you ain't the feds, bro. You ain't the feds. I got to kick back for this.
So my junior year, Nicky was a freshman, right? No, he wasn't even there.
No, you're right. I wasn't there. I was a freshman your senior year.
You weren't even there. So we went down to I don't remember the city. It was Austin College. I think it was Sherman, Texas. So we went down to Sherman, Texas. And at Austin College, they were known for running the triple threat. The triple option, bro. It was an option team. Austin College, after that game, Austin College never ran option again since then. Because it was that bad. So all week, we got our coach. He's like, yeah, he's over there. Yeah, he always had really chapped lips. Why? I don't know. But he always licked his. He's like, yeah, all right, Austin College, they're gonna be running the triple option, okay? So we get the, first quarter. It was the first 2 drives. We ran triple option. They got -5 yards. They had -5 yards.
Y'all was locking them down, huh?
We ran an air raid offense, and we stayed in cover 3 the rest of the game. And we was begging the coach to change the defense, but he was acting like he did not know what was going on. We lost the game. We lost by a lot, bro. A lot.
Well, for me, bro, I think my worst coaching story comes from high school, bro.
I was about to say, my bad to cut y'all niggas, but Nick's head coach of high school is notorious for being bad.
Oh, very notorious, bro. Worst high school coach in the city, bro. So anyway, I had a high school coach. His name rhymes with Baloney. So Coach Baloney, basically, bro, it's tied 2020, bro. In the playoffs, bro, we run the ball down the field, get all the way down to the 3, bro. 3-yard line. We get there by running the ball, bro. Real Seahawks situation. It's 2 minutes left, and he decides to call a rollout pass to the side of a 5-star corner, bro. You know what happened?
He wasn't no 5-star corner.
Shaw was a 5-star.
He was never no 5-star.
Okay, bro. Same thing. So anyway, the highly ranked D1 corner intercepts the ball, bro. And then next play, quarterback comes on the field, fake handoff, bootleg for like 70. Then they run it in. So at this point, it's 27-40, bro. And tell me why we go 3 and out the next drive. It becomes, well, short story short, bro. In 2 minutes, it was tied 20-20 with 2 minutes. End of the game, final score was 41-20, bro.
And
in the
that's
playoffs.
Canadian football for you.
Yes, bro.
Shout out my boy Butter Greg, current Jackson State, running back. I ain't even gonna talk about that.
Yeah, bro. It's just that was the worst coaching job I've ever seen.
Hey, White Nation was live though. White Nation was always live.
It was, bro. But that was how my high school football career ended, bro. And then they stole all the stuff out our locker room.
My hands are always swollen from all the rings I had, but
okay, never mind.
Different experience.
But
carried.
Exactly.
You crazy. Boy,
exactly.
I'm on this podcast. I don't want to.
I never seen you play, bro, so I don't know. But I'm gonna watch your game.
Watch me in the spring, baby. You feel me? Worldwide. That's all that matters.
But anyway, we finna take a break and
we're gonna watch Millsap games yet again.
Anyway,
I got games in the spring, bro. So y'all better be coming with it.
I got you, bro. I got you. But anyway, we finna.
Yeah.
We finna take a quick break and we're gonna come back. Got some more NFL storylines to cover. And of course, we got our weekly game balls and pick them. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, that one.
All right, so now we got to talk about a major storyline. Some elite receivers have found their way back to the league. First off, starting with AB signed a 1-year deal with the Bucks, worth around $1 million plus with incentives. So he'll be eligible to play / practice after week 8. He's suspended by the league for his off-season actions. And then, he's coming into a team with Tom Brady, with the Buccaneers, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, where he'll essentially be the third receiver. So, what do y'all think about the move?
I'm just giving a lot of faith. I'm giving a lot of faith. I have nothing that's appropriate to say on this platform about this topic.
Why?
So, AB's not my guy, really. I love Dez, always a big physical guy.
Hold on, bro. We're talking about AB. Stay on track, my G.
That's why I told you before the show. That's why I was giving all the faith because I have nothing. He's a good receiver. Well, if he'll come back, he'll probably be one of the best receivers in football.
Okay, cool.
Start talking.
I love AB. Business always gonna be booming, of course.
Exactly.
To be the third receiver, yeah, sure. He's gonna be the third receiver on the field. That don't mean he's gonna be the number 3. I think
Hold on,
Tom
do it
Brady.
again, Nick. I don't think you. I think it cut up.
Oh God, man,
Thumbnail.
he the best receiver, or the second best receiver of the 2010s. Stats would say he the best receiver of the 2010s. And specifically in the last 5 to 10 years, he's been the best receiver.
Hands
Other
down.
dude in the 2010s that was maybe close to him, Calvin Johnson.
Julio.
I mean,
That's it.
yeah, bro. I mean, Dez. Put respect on Dez Bryant's name. We gonna get to that one next, but just put respect on his name. What you
Are
think?
people disrespecting
Yeah.
Dez Bryant around?
So my thing with AB, bro, he was number 2 in the NFL top 100 players voted on by the players in 2018. He came in at number 2, bro. That shows you how much of an elite guy he is. And a lot of people say, he's a bad locker room guy. He's a bad person, da-da-da-da-da. But Tom Brady vouched for him. Tom Brady vouches for you, bro. I kind of take that into consideration because, in my opinion, that means a lot. And I think AB will be on his best behavior in Tampa Bay. It seems like Bruce Arians has already set the tone. He said that, he said about AB's case, essentially allegations have been made. Allegations aren't always true. But he said if it is found out to be true, AB won't be with the team. And he also said, he came out and said, I love Mike Evans. Today he didn't touch the ball until the fourth quarter, but we just want to win. Chris Godwin is the same way, Gronk the same way. If AB's not that way, then we're going to have a problem. And I think AB will come in there with the right mentality to just be a team player and get to a Super Bowl, which is something he's never done before. So I think AB brings another legitimate receiving option to that Tampa Bay offense, primarily in the slot, because I think that's where they're going to use him a lot. And I think he might go pretty crazy because he's got some built-up hate. Well, some built-up, sauce in his bag that he hadn't been able to use yet.
Antonio Brown, team first and selfless.
He is.
I'll let it slide.
You can't
You're a
tell me
receiver.
anything he's done that got him out of the league, aside from the things off the field. All of those things are justifiable in my opinion. And I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah. The Oakland situation, very justifiable.
Still a situation?
Very justifiable.
Oh, you talking about that happened like in the locker room on the field?
Yeah, locker room field. Like anything that happened off the field, I'm not going to speak on. But everything that happened dealing with football is justifiable in my opinion.
So like the frozen foot problem in Oakland, and then the IG Live problem in Pittsburgh. Is that what you're referring to?
I mean, I was talking about just the whole, like wanting out of Pittsburgh, justifiable. Wanting out of his deal with Oakland, justifiable, bro. Because think about it. I'm going to break it down simply to you, bro. If somebody told you your money is no longer guaranteed, but you still got to play a full 16 games, are you playing for that team?
Probably not. At that point, you're going to try. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I only know two black people that really dislike Antonio Brown, and that's Mike Tomlin and Joshua Crawford.
They kind of got the same chop too.
That's funny. I like it. Only two. Are black people around that hard for AB? Like, am I that minority?
Yes, bro. Call God, bro. But
that's my half white kicking, bro.
But moving on to the second guy that's back in the league, everybody loves him. Dez Bryant, man. Seemed like he's been running routes on Instagram for years, bro. And he finally back in the league, bro. He signed to the Ravens practice squad this week, man. He's only 31. He hadn't played an NFL game since December of 2017. He signed with the Saints in 2018, but he tore his Achilles in the first practice. So, with Dez coming to Baltimore, what kind of impact can that potentially have?
3 years or 2 years, I guess, NFL rush doesn't seem to bode well in his favor. Although, like you said, he does have extensive Instagram route running credentials. Targets. He's gonna be the most physically dominant guy walking into the locker room, and we're not done. We all remember watching Dez Bryant and what he could do, what we can do for offense. So I don't think he's gonna be that now, or that might not even be this season. And But if they can stick around long enough with him, I think that it could pay some serious dividends.
Yeah. So what about you, Vance?
Even if he's just on the practice squad, I still think Dez Bryant currently is the best wide receiver on the Baltimore Ravens. That's a bold statement, but I haven't seen him since the Achilles tear, but pre-Achilles tear, he definitely was the best receiver on the Baltimore Ravens roster as is right now. I honestly say give it around by like week 10, week 11, he's gonna be on that on the game day roster.
Yeah, I think they just brought him into the practice squad roster first to get him acquainted with everything. I think there's no doubt in my mind he makes it to the active roster. But talking about Dez and the Achilles, he's only 31, bro. It's not like he's over 30, but it's not like he's just old. You know what I'm saying? I think he still has some life left.
I mean, he's still in the NFL, bro.
I mean, yeah. And 2 years off, bro, I don't think, especially with a guy like a receiver, one thing that never leave you is your feet, bro. If you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I believe. But coming to the Ravens, they have the 31st worst pass offense, and their receivers ranked last in the NFL with 58 receptions, 737 yards. And the only receiver to have over 11 receptions is Marquise Hollywood Brown. So I think by bringing in Dez, you bring in a different profile of receiver who can work well with Lamar. You bring in a big physical guy who has a long catch radius, and it's not too many balls he's not going to be able to catch for Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So I think bringing in a guy like Dez will really help Lamar as he continues to try to develop as a passer. A big physical body on the outside, man. Throw the jump balls up, the curls, the big body routes, Dez going to get them, bro, in my opinion. And so going off of that, do you think that either one of these guys will have a significant impact on their new teams after the layoff? Like, what do you think the ceiling is for these two guys?
AB can honestly be like, he can have an off. It's a little too. I'm bad. You go first, man.
I think it's not this season, but I think next season truly could be a Pro Bowl season for both players. That's what I honestly believe. I think this year the Buccaneers are going to win the Super Bowl this year, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't think it's even in question. I mean, there are some other good teams, but I think the Buccaneers are the team, the elite team of the NFL currently. But with Antonio Brown added, I think it's just, the rich get richer. That's it.
So what do you think,
Kansas
Josh?
City Chiefs had something to say about that.
True.
I don't know. Was it week 8? It's a little too late for any accolades this year. I say all pro Dexter for AB, honestly, if he can last the whole season. I don't know. I don't think I see a Pro Bowl in Dez Bryant's future just because I'm just a little bit more concerned about the amount of rust he's going to have. Although next season will probably be, I don't COVID, however that's going to factor into it. But yeah, I think AB can, even with Evans and Godwin's, he can make plays early and often.
Yeah, I think like you just look at the role Scotty Miller has played for the Buccaneers, and you multiply it by 2 with AB. You know what I'm saying? Just getting loose in the slot, creating separation. Because you got to think about it. In the one game he played with the Patriots, he had 4 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Brady, this is obviously a Brady guy. He's going to get him the ball. I think AB could realistically see anywhere between 500 and maybe 750 in 8 games.
So who's going to be affected more, Godwin or Evans?
I think – you mean like who's going to take a hit?
Yeah.
I don't think either one of these guys really takes a hit because you look at last week's game versus the Raiders, Mike Evans didn't have a catch until the 4th quarter. This is Tom Brady's the guy that's going to spread the ball around and make sure everybody eats when it's right for them to eat. You know what I'm saying? So there are going to be games where Mike Evans gets a lion's share of the targets. There are going to be games where Godwin gets a lot of targets. And there's going to be games when AB and Gronk get a lot of targets. It just depends on – Brady's a smart player. He's going to get it to the guys that have the matchups that are in their favor.
Okay. So, I can take that.
Agreed.
So moving on, talking about the NFC West now. I think this might be the best division in football. Right now, the current playoff picture is Seattle sitting at number 1 with a record of 5-1, Arizona at number 2, 5-2, Rams at number 3, 5-2, and the 49ers at number 4 with a record of 4-3. So with this division this close, this Sunday's game was a really important game in this tight division as the Cardinals defeated the Seahawks in overtime. So, starting out with that game, like, what were y'all's initial reactions to just watching that game and seeing these two quarterbacks go at it?
I know you said to talk about the quarterbacks, but DK Metcalf is frighteningly fast and very large. So that's that. It looked like, the current and the future, honestly, when you looked at Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is going to be mature in the pocket. His pocket presence is, elite. He's going to be able to push the ball downfield and make good decisions, even though he got picked off twice in that game.
Three times, actually.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, Kyler just as, he's a Texas high school legend. He just got that little extra, sauce. He's got the sauce that Russell Wilson don't have. You feel me? He's a little bit more dynamic with his legs. I don't know if that's fair. He probably just makes it look a little better. He's got, DeAndre Hopkins, and he's knowing what to do with him. Yeah, I think that talking about that game only. Yeah, I think that this division it's the best division in football. I honestly think all 4 teams make the playoffs.
That's not even possible, my G. But
they got the extra playoff spot.
Yeah, but it's
the third team.
Oh, the third team.
Yeah, because it's like
however many they can make from the NFC West, I think that happens.
Yeah, but anyway,
I think you can make all four.
No, you can't, because each division winner gets in, and then it's 3 wild card spots now instead of.
So all 4 of them could make it.
Oh, you're right. I'm tweet. That's what I'm tweet.
That is a hot take, bro.
Yeah, that is. So it's still teams like the Bears just fell to 5-2. Yeah.
Got the Bears, the Saints.
All those teams in that division have 2 losses or less.
Yeah, and there's other teams in other divisions that are.
I'm just saying,
it's a hot take.
How?
It could.
Okay, I got the little break. I got the breakdown ready. So once Vans, 6 piece, I got it all ready. So go ahead. We can't see your face, by the way, neither, bro. At least I can.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I know the camera's off, but anyways, the Seattle Seahawks, bro. Give me the Seahawks to win it. Best quarterback in the NFL currently. Pat Mahomes is always gonna be Pat Mahomes. Tom Brady's Tom Brady, but the one that's balling, playing the best right now. Having his team just really looking like a collusion. I don't see them losing more than 3 games. Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. So for me, when I watched this game, bro, one thing that stood out to me was the Cardinals' defense, bro. They really frustrated Wilson, made him throw 3 picks, bro. 3 picks. That's pretty impressive for a young defense to do without their best edge rusher. Chandler Jones is out for the season. So what I saw in this game is a lot of Buda Baker. He was all over the field, rushing the quarterback, playing coverage, playing deep coverage, making plays. So with that, I think the team to beat in this division is the Cardinals, bro. This is a young team. You got to think about it. They just beat the Seahawks without D-Hop having a good game. It was a lot of Chase Edmonds, Kyler Murray, and Christian Kirk, bro. Those were the 3 guys that were getting it done Sunday for the Cardinals. D-Hop just, some games it's just not your game to eat, and it just wasn't a D-Hop game. Not a knock on D-Hop in any way, but I think the Cardinals are the team to be in this division. Like I said, this defense is coming together. We saw Isaiah Simmons kind of start to catch a rhythm in this game, as he also made some big plays, a big interception in overtime on Russell Wilson. So I think that this Cardinals team is the team to beat in the NFC West. What about you, Josh?
Hot take Nick coming in.
Rank them 1 through 4, bro.
Right.
I got a whole breakdown, brother. Don't need worry.
Say less, bro. Let's get it.
You good, bro? I'll start off with the Cardinals. Going off what Nick said. Kyler and DeAndre Hopkins, I would say the best combination in football right now. You can say Russell, DK Metcalf. Personally, tomato. Kenyon Drake, 3rd in the NFL in rushing yards, 100 with 512. Underrated part of their offense. Cliff Kingsbury, the air raid guy, but Kenyon Drake, he's from Bama, so he's been getting it done on the ground as well. Seahawks, I believe they're probably the most complete team in that division. I would say in the NFL.
No way. Their defense is severely lacking. They have no edge rushers, no way to pressure the quarterback, but no way they're the most complete team in the division.
Okay. How about this? Rams, edge rusher. You said edge rusher.
Yeah.
Rams, man.
They
49ers,
just
both is out for the year.
Well, yeah, they did just get Dunlap, but
Okay,
the Rams,
yeah. What are you talking about?
the
Okay,
Rams still
Rams.
have edge rushers. They
Name
can
one.
create pressure on the quarterback. They still got
They got AD. I mean, I'll give it to you, but
exactly.
you said the edge rush. 49ers, both is out for the year. Solomon Thomas is out for the year. They still got what Armstead. D Ford not. He's hurt. He's out till week 12. What's the last team in the division? That's all four. So like, I understand what you're saying, Nick, but like this division as a whole, besides Aaron Donald, is not gonna offer a lot of pass rush credentials.
But I'm saying defense as a whole, the Seahawks are lacking.
I mean, I said okay. Who got the best defense in the division? Because you're saying the Cardinals are recency bias.
I would say the Rams have the best defense in the division.
Yeah, Rams definitely.
You think so?
Hands down.
Ramsey and AD.
AD.
That was a little inconsistent. Okay. I'll take that. Well, let me get back to my analysis,
yes, sir.
please.
Just want to make sure your analysis is accurate.
That's what friends are for. Now, not the most complete team in the division. I still think the secondary is really coming together with Trey Flowers, Quinn Dunbar, and Jamal Adams. Obviously, even though I don't know if he's playing right now.
He's still up.
Yeah, about to say. As Vance just told us, Carlos Dunlap just got traded to the Seahawks, so that'll add another, edge rush threat. They still have the best, the best running hit guy in the league in Bobby Wagner. And like Vance said, Russell Wilson playing at MVP level. So I think that would be my, team to beat in the division just because they've done it. They've been there before, and the Cardinals are more the new kid on the block. But, they always beat them, so it is what it is. The Rams, McVay, the wonder boy, he's going to rely on that single back system. It's been working pretty good so far. The run game's been intact. They got Brown, Sanders. They got Brown, Cam Akers, and Memphis.
Darrell Henderson.
I got to tell y'all a story about that too. They got the best player in the NFL. Aaron Donald has 8 sacks, second in the league behind Myles Garrett at 9. And they got, thinking about it through real quick, probably the most diverse set of weapons in the division. Kupp, Woods, Higbee, Everett. There's not a shortage of people for Jared Goff to throw to. And then, obviously had the
– bro.
Say it again.
I think it's fool's gold for the Rams. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be fool's gold. They have 5 wins this season. 4 is against every team in the NFC East.
I thought that until I saw them play the Rams. Play the Bills pretty tough, and I got right here, the next thing for that offense is for Jared Goff to take that next step and to really justify that pick. Because I think unequivocally, right now, I would say that Carson Wentz has been the better guy out of that draft. So if Goff can take that next step,
Carson Wentz ain't been to a Super Bowl.
I've always been iffy on Jared Goff. He's not really my cup of tea. I like Carson Wentz's physical traits better. But you're right.
Carson Wentz lead the league in picks.
I'm not saying Carson Wentz this year. I'm just talking about as an overall guy.
Yeah.
And then Carson Wentz doesn't have nearly the amount of weapons that Jared Goff does either. And Carson Wentz's offense is predicated around Carson Wentz versus where, a lot of stuff for, Jared Goff is going to be play action.
Okay, that's fair.
Just a couple of things to throw at you, brother.
That's fair.
Getting back to the NFC West analysis, you got the reigning champs, the 49ers, but they just been decimated by injuries. Raheem Mostert, high ankle sprain, he's going to be out till week 10. Nick Bosa tore the ACL out for the year, courtesy of New York Jet tackle Mekhi Becton. Quan Alexander is going to be – he's got an ankle issue. Tevin Coleman has a knee issue. D Ford is going to be out to week 12. New acquisition, Jordan Reed. I don't even think he touched the field. He still got a knee problem. Sherman's out till week 10. Jacquees Tart has a groin questionable, and Deebo Samuel has just recently been ruled out with a hamstring injury. So, yeah, they got Kittle and Jimmy G. So, the grade on them is NA to it got to be NA to week 12 or 13.
Yeah. So,
but my bad, Nick. How would you rate Jimmy G This last. How would y'all rate Jimmy G? What would Jimmy G's report card be through 7 games? 67% completion, 1,012 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
I mean, I give him a B minus. I mean,
B
I
minus.
feel like he's gotten the job done.
Solid teammate grade.
He had that one poor game versus the Dolphins. You know, his first week back after suffering that, I want to say, ankle sprain versus the Jets. He was a little rusty.
Man,
You
Jimmy
know,
G's been banged up. You know, this is, hopefully you hope that by the postseason that all your guys. I mean, it is football still, but hopefully by the time it's the home stretch of the regular season, that your team can get healthy and come together. Because the only way to be able to get better at football as a team is to be out there as a team. So, NA for them right now. We don't even know what they really look like, honestly.
True. And so now let's flip over to another division, or another conference in football. Is we had a big game this week between two unbeaten teams, as Pittsburgh and Tennessee squared off. So I want to start out with you, Vance. Just tell me what you thought about this game, watching it as a Titan fan.
It went exactly like I thought it would be. I think both teams would go on runs, and then they'll come down to the end, whoever messed up, But at towards second half, Ben Roethlisberger, it's like he gave up. I don't know. Maybe he just thought the game was out of reach, so he was just trying different things. Maybe, I don't know. But I mean, the defense looked good for the Steelers, bro. I mean, that's what we expected. I mean, I think that's around the mark that everybody expected Derrick Henry to get in between like 75 to 100, not to eclipse 100 yards. But I mean, I thought both teams played I thought it was a very well played football game. And just the Titans missed the field goal. I think whoever got ball first in overtime would have won the game. I mean, it was just one of those things where two good teams were playing really good football, and then one team had to win, one team had to lose. But Gostowski, he's been mediocre throughout the season, but he's already hit 3 game winners. I mean, 2 good game winners this season, and one to send it to overtime. So bro, it was a good game. I have no complaints.
Yeah, and so for me, I think that Steelers defense definitely showed up. Like you said, they held Derrick Henry to 75 rushing yards on 2.7 yards per carry, which is a really impressive to me, especially considering the way Derrick Henry has been running through literally everybody. And like you said, the Steelers, Gostowski spoiled the Titans' comeback as the Steelers were up 24-7 at half, ended up winning the game, 27-24. So like you said, the Gostowski kick would have sent it to overtime. But for me, the Steelers' offense is kind of concerning. Like you alluded to, Big Ben threw 3 picks on the game. So with that question, I just want to know, does this Steelers offense concern you as they make a push for the playoffs and the top of the AFC North?
You got it first, Vance.
No, it doesn't concern me. I think the offense is actually really dynamic, one of the better ones in the AFC. I mean, it was a bad second half against a good team, bro. You can't make mistakes, but they did enough in the first half to where the Titans were making mistakes in the first half. They couldn't stop a cold against the Steelers. But it doesn't concern me at all, especially with a defense that good. I think they're just like a slightly better version of the Bears, bro. The Bears, they had hang their hat on defense and then, hope the offense can score just enough points. But I think the Steelers have the weapons on offense with Juju Smith-Schuster, say that 3 times fast. Who's the other guy? Chase Claypool, a rookie out of Notre Dame. And then they also have Deontay Johnson. So they have the weapons, bro. So I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah, I will go along with Vance. I don't think the offense is a problem at all. Big Ben has actually a lot of weapons out there. Deontay Johnson had 2 touchdowns yesterday. Still got Claypool. Still got Schuster. James Conner I don't know if he had 100 yards, but he had like 80. He had a lot. How many yards he had, Nick? I know you know.
Who?
James Conner.
I want to say he had around 60.
Oh, he had a lot of fantasy points for me. He had like 17 fantasy points. So I know he did something. But yeah, my personal opinion is the only thing stopping from the Seahawks for me and the most complete team in football is the Steelers. Defense, I've spoken on a lot. I love their defense. Dupree, T.J. Watt, Minka Fitzpatrick, top to bottom, that defense is elite.
Yeah, and so with this victory against the Titans, a clash of unbeaten teams, do you think that this win makes the Steelers the new favorites in the AFC. I saw like Bleacher Report put the Steelers number one in their week-to-week power ranking. So what do y'all think about the Steelers being the best team in the AFC?
No. If you beat the Kansas City Chiefs, no.
Josh?
Now that Van says it like that, I think that's a really good point. But man, I think that would be the match for Kansas City's offense. I don't know how well their secondary will match up with them. Thinking about who's Pittsburgh's number one corner. Hayden.
Joe, yeah.
I don't know. Minka Fitzpatrick would probably have to play a little bit more, man to man. Dang, man, you got me twisted. I'll take the Steelers. I love defense.
And so, I don't know. For me, I still got to rock with the Chiefs, the best in the AFC. You the best till you beat the best. I'm not sure if they play each other this year, but most definitely the Chiefs are still the best to me. But now we're going to wrap this episode up for you guys. So, we got to hand out our game balls. So, who want to go first?
Give them out. Van can go first.
Tyler Lockett. I gotta go with Tyler Lockett. I know they lost.
A loser at game ball.
I know, bro. But I was a winner in fantasy. So listen, bro. I was down by 30 points going into the final game. He had DeAndre Hopkins. I had Tyler Lockett. DeAndre Hopkins scored 25. Tyler Lockett gave me 55, bro. So yeah, winner. 15 catches, 200 yards, 3 tutties.
That's a day.
I got big part of Tyler Lockett, bro.
They gave Jerry West the MVP when he lost in the finals, bro. Come on now. There's not one person in it. You got it, Nick.
So for me, my game ball goes to Buda Baker. I know everybody remember getting hogged down, whatever. He made an interception to stop a touchdown on that play, so I don't want to hear it. So on the game, Buda Baker had 17 tackles, 1.5 tackle for loss, a pass defense, and the interception. He was all over the place.
17 tackles.
Yeah, 14 tackles. 14 total tackles. Exactly, bro. 14 tackles. So my thing is, they used him in a variety of different ways. They moved him down in the box to create pressure on Russell Wilson, used him as a spy, used him in that deep zone, used him in that hook zone. They were just using him everywhere. He played a critical role for that defense for the Cardinals, and it resulted in them getting the win. So that's who my game ball goes to.
I'm a defensive guy. I got to give out a defensive game ball. A little bit of a troll, but hey, not a troll, but a little bit of a lame move, but I really don't care. I'm going to give it out to Mr. Devin White. They just played the Las Vegas Raiders, 11 total tackles, having to tackle Josh Jacobs and having to cover Darren Waller all day. That's horrible, or not terrible. But my boy gave us 3 sacks, not 1, not 2, but 3 of them sacks. Devin White, he was featured last week in my game ball as Tampa Bay's whole defense. He's a prodigy. LSU guy, went to LSU as a running back, came out as the most dominant linebacker in the draft, elite speed, sideline to sideline guy. There's not enough I can say about him. He's learning up under the perfect, veteran Levante David. And I think we could look up in 2 to 3 years, and it will be, either him or Roquan Smith who will be the best young linebacker in the league.
Yeah. And so now, of course, we got to get to those pick'ems. So let's go on and get this going, man. Starting out, Seattle at the 49ers, another big game in the NFC West.
Seattle. Easy.
Seattle.
Of course, I got to rock with Seattle. It's just too many injuries on that 49ers team. So up next, we got New England at Buffalo. I'm gonna start it out.
Go first, Nick.
I'm gonna start it out. I'm gonna take New England, bro. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is the game the Patriots shake back right. The Buffalo offense struggled last week against the Jets. I think they might continue to struggle against the Patriots, so I'm taking New England.
That's a good defense right there, though. So you never know how that works out. You feel me? Josh Allen looks like a young Cam Newton. Cam Newton doesn't look like a young Cam Newton. I don't think 1 week is going to be another turnaround. Give me the Bills.
Both teams are looking bad, bro. But I think the Bills are looking even worse. Give me the Patriots by 4.
So up next, we got Minnesota at Green Bay, battle up north.
Yeah, this is a pretty big rivalry, evident by Lizzo's participation in it. Green Bay was probably the best offense for the first couple of weeks until they hit the machine known as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Minnesota struggled all year, even though Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson have been going crazy. This actually looks like to be a shootout. Actually, when I get to talking about it, give me Green Bay. They got the Smith brothers.
And me, I'm gonna rock with Green Bay just because Aaron Rodgers is on a revenge tour after that Green Bay game. I want to say the offense put up 35 points last week on the Texans. Gotta rock with Green Bay.
I want to go against the Green, but I think we all know the Packers are going to win this game. But I do think it'll be a little bit closer. I think the Vikings will run the ball, keep it on the ground. Dalvin Cook, time control, Jay Jettis. The offense is good. The Vikings defense is horrible, bro. We're not used to that. But they got some injuries.
Three rookie corners, bro.
Yeah, bro. Some injuries. And then rookie corners, bro, against Aaron Rodgers. It's going to be a feast, bro. Packers by 2. I'm going to say Packers by 2.
So,
okay.
Next game, Raiders at the Browns.
I think Baker Mayfield was a one-game fluke. I really like the Raiders, Waller, Ruggs, Carr, Jacobs. Even though Trent, I don't know. The whole offensive line got COVID, didn't it?
No, they could, bro. They're supposed to have COVID this week, like this past week.
Oh, okay. Well, give me Vegas.
And so for me, just looking at this Cleveland team, Baker Mayfield throws 5 touchdown passes last week. I think he keeps it up. I'm rocking with Cleveland.
Baker did look good, but Sendejo's like a horrible safety for the. I did, but did y'all see that slide by Denzel Ward,
bro? That was so.
I did see that. I was gonna tweet that. That was wild. He looked like Spider-Man.
Don't turn it at home, kids. You will break your ankle, bro.
Okay, really though, for real.
He's a professional for a reason, folks. But give me Raiders, bro. I just like the way the Raiders are balling, bro. Just like the NFC's hooping, the NFC West is hooping, the AFC West is hooping. There's 3 good teams in that division. But
who's in AFC West?
Give me the Raiders.
So
who's in AFC West, Nick?
Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs.
3 good teams. You understand? So it's 4.
Oh, Chargers. My bad.
I think the Chargers are about to make a run. I think the Chargers are about to make a run. You know, Justin Herbert's good, and that defense is nice, bro.
Yeah. I'll give it 2 in the possible.
And so last game in the pick'em, Pittsburgh at Baltimore.
We're doing 2.
Oh, at Baltimore?
Yeah. So I'm gonna start out. I'm taking Pittsburgh just because that defense is scary. You look how they shut down the running attack of the Titans this past week. Even though Lamar is in Derrick Henry, I think they're gonna be able to replicate some of the success the Chiefs had against the Ravens.
Go, Vance. Edit out my stutter, Nick.
I really don't even. It's a toss up, bro. It's at Boston, but then again, the crowd don't really matter.
Yeah.
Does Baltimore play defense? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Give me Pittsburgh, bro. Give me Pittsburgh. It's a toss up, bro. Give me. Who did you take, Nick? I'm sorry.
I took Pittsburgh.
Okay, I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. Josh's gonna pick the Ravens, so I'll take Pittsburgh, bro.
I'm about to say big trust. You know, Baltimore's a regular season team. The Raptors in the NFL. I don't even think it really necessarily means that they're better than them. I just think they'll beat them. So, big trust.
Woo. So, that's all we got for our episode this week. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Make sure y'all vote, bro. Please go vote.
Early voting in most states right now. For real.
November 3rd.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask.
Next Tuesday.
Listen to this podcast. We know the BET Awards was on last night, and that was a little bit of distraction, you know. But get your good sports analysis in. You know, you watch the BET Awards, you had a bonnet on, or you had a little thing going off on your ankle, or somebody was crying in the kitchen. You know, this is for you. This is the type of content we want you to get you through your day. This is how we, you know, we for the people, man. We are for the people.
Yeah, we for the people. And with that, we out of here. Make sure y'all stay safe.
That one was good. Keep that one. That was